Well, the Jerusalem Institute of Justice has been sending detailed reports and petitions to the Office of the ICC prosecutor since 2017, laying out Hamas's very clear violations of the laws of war and their crimes against humanity, including their use of child soldiers, their abuse of civilians as human shields, stealing of aid supplies. Their crimes have been very well known to the prosecutor's office for many years. And their arrest warrants have been very long overdue. And we're really deeply disappointed that the prosecutor very cynically delayed the issuance of warrants for their arrest so that he could pair them with warrants for the arrest of Israeli officials. We feel that he did this in an attempt to appear, quote, even-handed, and really in response to a lot of political pressure that he's been receiving from the Arab state parties to the International Criminal Court. This is really an unprecedented move. First, to charge both sides of a conflict simultaneously. Could you imagine the prosecutor charging Vladimir Zelensky for war crimes on the same day that he charged Vladimir Putin? He didn't do that, and that was for good reason. And another thing that's really unprecedented about this move is that it's against the leaders of a democratically elected government whose army is fighting a war of self-defense. There's a good reason why leaders of this type have not been targeted for prosecution in the past, and it's because of the principle of complementarity, which is enshrined in the Rome Statute. It basically means that the ICC cannot interfere in a justice system that is able and willing to prosecute its own soldiers and its own officials, which the state of Israel has absolutely proven that it is capable of doing. Sadly, the prosecutor seems to have forgotten that Israeli judges have actually already sent an Israeli president and an Israeli prime minister to prison before, and that the Israeli military justice system is actually quite robust.
Well, also there's concern that these charges will also inspire Hamas sympathizers, inspire even more vicious hate crimes against Jews in the diaspora.
Yeah, I mean, to depart from this precedent of not charging democratically elected leaders only at a time of rising anti-Semitism, and in order to target the only leaders of the only Jewish state in the world, the effect of that is not lost on us. And we're concerned that it's only going to inspire more violent and more frequent attacks on Jewish people around the world.